out 2020. We're good. We're letting you go. We're saying goodbye. What? It's up. Hello everybody. How y'all doing today? What's up? How have you guys been? Are we ready to say adios 2020? I think so. Peace out 2020. We don't need ya. What's up, you guys? Sorry about the lighting. It's a rainy day in Southern California, and yeah, the lighting's not that great because the sun keeps hiding behind all the clouds and stuff. So sorry about that, guys, but it is what it is. We get what we get. What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Diana. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed yet, and make sure you hit that notification bell so you're notified every single time I post a new video. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if this is your first time here. Oh, what a year it has been, right? Am I right? What a year it has been. So for today's video, tomorrow is New Year's Eve. As New Year's Eve creeps up upon us right now, today we're going to reflect on 2020. Today we're going to say goodbye to 2020. We're going to leave 2020 where it's supposed to stay, in the past. And we're going to welcome 2021 and hope that it's a way better year than this one. I was thinking about it the other day and I was like, oh my god, the year's almost over. Oh my god, I survived. If you made it to 2020, I mean, if you made it to the end of 2020, we are all blessed. We are all blessed to still be alive because it has been insane. And yes, I'm sure it was hard for a lot of us in a lot of different ways. But you know what? We did it. And I just want to reflect on, like, what a crazy year it's been. I'm just thinking about it like, oh my god. It's like it's all coming out at once. So I started the year off happy, and then looking back I realized, like, I don't really think I was happy, because I look at myself a year ago and then I see myself now and I'm just like, I'm actually happy now. I have a lot less than I did, but I feel like all of that was like worth it. I feel like it all just needed to happen. Like, I'm gonna show you guys my first selfie of 2020. First of all, I hate Snapchat memories. They're annoying. First of all, this year there was a lot of loss, but at the same time I feel like there was a lot of gain. Like, I lost a lot and I gained a lot. Like, I looked good. I still look good, but like, I feel like I wasn't happy and I didn't know it. Like, I thought I was happy. I felt like I had gotten like so like chunky, and it was not. Like, my cheeks were so much rounder than they are right now, and I felt like, ugh. Okay, so looking back on my first selfie of the year 2020, wow. That's all I have to say. And then back to my latest selfie. I feel like I'm just a completely different person than I was at the beginning of the year, and that's okay. I went through a lot, and we all went through a lot with this whole thing going on in the world. But hey, if you made it to the end of 2020, we're all blessed. We're all blessed to be here. We are all blessed to have made it to the end. And I do want to say that shit was fucking hard. But we like, so I obviously, so if you guys don't know, I'm sure like you guys know. So I started off the year where I thought I was happy. But then, you know, now, like a year later, realizing, I was like, I don't think I was happy. I really actually was not happy. Sorry about the lighting. Is this like, should I like talk to you from here because the lighting's better? No, but I can't because I feel so like uncomfortable. So I started off the year happy. I started off the year married, and then pandemic hit like in March. So I stopped working in March for a couple of months. I stopped working for like 2 or 3 months. So I was married for 4 months. I got cheated on. My ex left me for his girl. I don't know what she is. And he asked for a divorce. And then so we got divorced in June. And then I went back to work in June. Like that same... Actually, I went back to work and then we signed the divorce papers. Oh my god. I'm like, I don't even know how the fuck to say everything. And then... Yeah, so anyway. So I started off the year married. I got divorced. And Now I'm single, living my life. And this year I learned self-love is the most important thing. If you have self-love, you're gonna be okay. So I think that's really important. And then in August, I lost a friend in a car accident, and I was a little shocked because I wasn't really close to this person, but I realized like life is literally so short, and he was so young. Like, I used to work with him. He was so misunderstood. He was a sweet kid. When I was told that he had passed away in a car accident, I honestly could not. I couldn't believe it. I was like, what? I was like, that's not, because he was so young. I had just spoken to him, and he always said I was a goddess, right? The last text I have from him, and I'll never forget this, he said, "Best of luck. I wish you the love and joy of a goddess." He literally called me a goddess. That was the last thing he told me, and I will never forget that, because he was really young and he had a very hard life, and I know life isn't fair, but that really sucks to know. He was younger than me, and it sucks. It really sucks, you know. And like this year we all learned that life is literally so short, with like, you know, so many people who haven't made it, with so many people who didn't make it to the end of the year. And it's not over. I know a lot of us are hoping that like when it becomes midnight tomorrow that it's all gonna be over, but it's not, and that's what sucks. Honestly, like, we have to be real about it, but we just have to, you know, be strong, and we can get through it together. And seriously, be grateful that you're still alive today. Yeah, I mean, after all that, like, it was all really hard. Lost a lot of people, whether it be like tough relationships or basically people who just wanted to walk out of my life, and that's okay. They, you know, or like people who treated me like I was just a piece of trash that they can just get rid of easily and just say like, oh, she doesn't matter, I don't care what she fucking feels, I'll just throw her away like a meaningless piece of trash. So I had to let go of a lot of people. There's a lot of grieving that happened this year. There was a lot of loss, but I felt like I ended up just having to tell myself like, you know what, it's okay. Some people just aren't meant to be as part of your next chapter. Like losing someone like that too. And these people didn't pass away like my friend did, you know. They chose to walk out of my life, and that's fine. 2020 was probably the hardest fucking year of my life, but you know what, it's all gonna get better. I know it is. I feel it is. I know it. I just started to really focus on myself and just literally self-love. I was all about self-love, my confidence in myself. I know that I deserve better, and I was like, fuck anybody that thinks any less of me, and that's fine. If you don't want to be in my corner, that's okay, and if you do, you know, I'm grateful for you. Like, honestly, like, I really appreciate everybody that still stuck around. And you know, after all that shit, I think it has to have been like, when was it? I think like August or September. When did I get my divorce papers? I think my divorce papers came in August, and I think that was, so when I received those papers in my hand, separation date, and then like date of single, which by the way, I'm technically not legally single until January 3rd, so we're gonna celebrate January 3rd, because it's like weird, like we have to be married for, like, we have to legally be married for a year before we can officially be divorced. But it's like weird, there's like so many fucking dates on that thing. It has like a separation date, and then like when we signed, and then like when like the judge received the paperwork, and then like when we're legally officially single. I don't know, there was like 4 dates on there. I was like, what the fuck? But anyway, I think the way I found out that like our divorce papers had like gone through, I think that was kind of like the last of it for me. Like, I think that day was kind of like what made me realize like I deserve so much better. Let's just say I found out in the parking lot of a 7-Eleven, and my ex didn't even tell me that we had gotten our paperwork. He hasn't spoken to me since we signed the divorce papers. That's the last time I saw him, which I'm glad. That's the last time I saw him. The last time I spoke to him, the last thing he told me was that he's like, look, I'm with somebody now. My parents know about it, so don't be popping up at my house. That was the last thing he said. And I was like, you know what, okay, you will never hear from me again. So there you go. I said, fuck you, goodbye, I'm done. Because I was still trying to keep the peace and play nice. So anyway, he never told me that like the freaking divorce papers had come in. So I found out when his brother gave me some mail that I had that was still delivered to his house. He gave it to me and like it was in there with everything else. Like if it didn't mean anything. Like if it was just whatever. And I think to me, I was like, what the fuck? I was like, oh, our divorce papers came in. I wasn't gonna reach out and say, oh, well, thanks for letting me know. Because if he gave a shit, he would have told me like, hey, I just want to let you know our divorce papers are here. You know, you can pick them up whenever you want. I don't know anything. So I think that was, to me that day, I was like, fuck this. And that's when I realized like I really do deserve better. And that was like in August. So from August, so like I feel like from April to August was like probably the toughest time. But then after that, I really started to just focus on like my mental health, my anxiety, my, you know, like self-love. I mean, I was already like pretty confident in myself no matter what. And people always say like, oh my god, you're so cocky. Yeah, whatever, say what you want. But I really started to just focus on myself and what I wanted out of life, and not what other people wanted for me, not what other people think that I should be doing, but what I wanted and my goals and my dreams, you know, and really like telling myself, what do you want? What do you want to accomplish? And I can say I'm actually happy with like where I'm at in life. I'm happy because I know that I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna get to where I'm meant to be, and I'm gonna get to be with whoever I'm meant to be with. And I thought that I had found someone that I was supposed to be with, and I'm not talking about my ex-husband. And then that didn't work out, you know, and I had to let go of a lot of people. I had to be very straightforward with people, with letting them know exactly what I wanted. And if they couldn't provide that for me, I had to say goodbye. And I did. And we're leaving all that shit in 2020. So when you guys are done watching this video, if you guys want to, this is what I suggest, because this is what I did. I took my notebook and a pen and I wrote down everything I wanted to let go of starting this new year. And honestly, this is something you can do any day. It doesn't have to be just because it's a new year, like new year, new me. Like it can literally be any day, because I did this in August and it helped me a lot. So I wrote down everything I wanted to let go of. Everything, everyone. I wrote it all down and it was hard. And then after I did that, I mean, if you guys have like a chimney or something and you can burn it, go ahead and burn it. If not, I just like I don't have a chimney, so I wrote it all down like in my notebook and stuff, and then I just like ripped it all like into tiny little pieces and then threw it in the trash, and I said, this is goodbye. And I feel like that really helped me like with my own like closure, accepting apologies that I never got from various people, or like people who feel like I need to apologize to them. And I let go of a lot. Sorry, I'm like playing with my pen. I let go of a lot, and I think if you guys feel like you're in like something similar where you feel like you need to let go of certain people or certain situations, I would suggest I would recommend you do that, just because it really helped me. And once I did that, I just started focusing on myself, putting myself first, because I would always put everybody else before me, because I think that's so important to put yourself first before you put anybody else. Literally, if you can't take care of yourself, you can't take care of anybody else. So yeah, 2020, I cut people off. I also opened doors for new people to come into my life, and I've had a lot of great new people that I met this year that I feel were really meant to be there for me through this hard ass fucking year. And a lot of us had it tough this year, and some more than others, and you know, that's okay. We all have our different hardships, we all have our different struggles, but it doesn't mean that we can't get through them together. So peace out 2020. We're good. We're letting you fucking go. We're saying goodbye. And hello 2021. So for this video, I was thinking about like coming on here and like sharing like my resolutions with you guys, or like my goals and stuff, but I decided I wasn't going to, because I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm not going to share what I want anymore because people like low-key hate and like low-key jinx it because I don't know. So just move in silence, you guys. Keep your goals to yourself, and when you get there you can say, I did it, I made it, mission accomplished. This year I also got to check off a few things off my bucket list. I traveled across the country. I visited New York City. I drove through 4 different states in the East Coast. I went to Rhode Island. I can say I've been to Rhode Island, Connecticut, Massachusetts, where else? New Hampshire, Maine. So as much bad as there was this year, there was also good. I got to spend some time with my niece, and then now I'm gonna have a nephew who's gonna be born in just a few months. And after the hard times come the good times. Life isn't easy, but we do what we can, and all we have to do honestly is just enjoy the ride. Enjoy the fucking ride. You will get to where you're meant to be when you're meant to be there. I just want to say I hope you guys have an amazing new year. I wish you guys nothing but greatness and blessings and love and health, most importantly, because it's been a tough year. So let's just get through it together and let's get out of this together. And I love you guys so much, and I do want to say thank you guys so much for supporting me, whether it just be like watching my vlogs or listening to my podcasts. Like, you guys have no idea how much that means to me. Thank you guys for your beautiful words. Literally every day I get messages from you guys, like with the nicest things. And like some people who like tell me, oh my gosh, I just listened to your podcast. And it's like, the fact that you listened, the fact that you took your time to listen to it means the world to me. And like, it's just amazing. Like, oh, just this year, man, we made it. All I want to say is we did it. We made it through. I can't wait to see what next year brings us. I can't wait to see where we're at a year from now and what good things next year is gonna bring. So anyway, my battery is about to die. So thank you guys so much for watching. I wish you the best this coming year. I love you guys so much. Don't forget to just say goodbye to 2020. Leave all the bad shit behind and leave all the bad stuff in the past. And I will see you guys in my next video. You guys, it is pouring. Look at that. Oh my goodness. I just got home and I wanna like go inside, but I'm gonna get soaked if I do. And like, I got all my stuff with me. Like, I got my camera, my laptop and everything with me, so I don't wanna like get it wet. It's not supposed to stop raining for an hour. Damn it. But I need to like go home. I don't wanna walk that far in the rain. Good thing I brought my boots, so my feet aren't gonna get wet. And I have this like windbreaker thing, but like it's gonna get soaked. The struggle is real. Did you guys see that? Lightning! No! I wanna go home. Well, oh my god. I'm stuck in my car. I love you guys. Bye. 2021, let's do it.